Welcome in, Moles. This is your Demon Lord Dracozak here today. We're going to left off for a story. We are at section 6, and I plan to get through both 6 and 7 today. Let's see. Also, let's turn on back on the volume real quick. There we go. But yeah, we got greedy worshipping or eating because, yeah, basically Bluebeard's trying to eat the whole place. But yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Section 6. Greedy worship for eating. Yeah, how goes it to Rebota? What do you mean? Exactly what I said. The neutrality rule is currently not being followed. We believe there's probably some manner of bug affecting the master of Caster, that is Bill's Prime AI programming. Caster's master living fiend has been devouring every nearby AI can get its tentacles on. Coordinates 17-50. Type G's have escaped from Grow. Type D defend from defend who came to deal with it. Our AIs just happen to be in the area, all of them. We have an emergency on their hands. The central governing AI has detected several servers that gathered at all these coordinates, so set this unit here. So, Ronnie 12 told you to come here, huh? Well, never mind that. What's the number of servers got to do with anything? The central governing AI has proposed a temporary ceasefire for the Sicilian Rail War, so masters and server pairs can work together to eliminate the caster, who's believed to be rampaging out of girl. Yeah, I think this is like a needs to happen. So I am calling for all servants present to assemble with their masters at the church. Why is it whenever basically Bluebeard or Jill's in any manner ends up causing like a ceasefire at some point? I mean, this is the second time, with the first happening as 0. Saber, Berserker, Assassin, and Lancer. Got it. I think I met him somewhere before. Oh, yeah, it's Valentine's. Lancer, when did you get here? We were at the edge of our territory, too. And after we got our ingredients left, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong. I really wanted to just get to work in it on the ingredients and figure out the best in search of the flavors, but I decided that we should come back here just to be sure. I think I smell another Indian god. Is that Vayu the wind god? That's right, I'm Vayu's kid. But while we're on the subject, my big bro is the son of Durma Raji, and my youngest brothers are the sons of Indra and Ashvin, twin gods. I knew it! It was you! Brimba! Hey! Hana, I did expect to run into you here. Oh, shit. Brimba, the son of Vayu, the wind god. Do you know what this means, Dracozak? So you're Arjuna's older brother. You know Arjuna. Yep, contracted to him. I'm in Karna. Hell of a guy, isn't he? I'm proud to have him as a little brother. I'm sure he hasn't given you even the slightest bit of trouble. But I guess he might have made your life tougher, sometimes being a little too serious. Well, that's just the kind of guy he is. Still pay him indeed. Oh, sorry, I'm assuming you were both allies. You are right. I mean, you wouldn't be alive right now if he considered you an enemy, so that makes sense. One of the 5 Pantera brothers are just overpowered, and that's not all. According to legend, Brimba's strength was without equal, and his bigger rival was... Come on, Hana, don't glare at me like that. This is a time and place, right? What did you say? Good point. I don't know what kind of history you have with Lancer there, Berserker. Also, hey there, Highwind, how goes it? Also, a shout out to Highwind, guys. He's part of the Kangan ones. He also is the one that made the Kiyohime alert thing. Okay. Make sure to check out the rest of the buttons there. Okay. But right now I'm taking care of that monstrous caster and helping the AIs with is much more important. So Governor wants us all to assemble in the church. And fair enough, I have conveyed as much to Ryer, who is not currently present. This is the official administration summons. Please comply to the fullest extent of your capabilities. Just phone around a bit while you fill application request. Oh, okay. Hope the application goes smooth for you. Well, I guess that makes sense to attack the thing from so many angles as possible, especially when spreading the work around means I can take it easy. I'll go to the church, but there's no way in hell I'm going to go with him. There's no telling when he might stab me in the back. I never do something so cowardly. Why, you have a lot of nerve lying to our faces like that. Thanks, I've never seen Berserker go rid of anger before. I guess he really does hate Lancer. I have no intentions of offending either. As long as we show up, it doesn't matter how we get to the church, right? So Sakura and I'll go there on our own way. Right. Let me ask that you all make your way there as quickly as possible. Tell them, not me. We're probably not to be the first ones there. Well, she just scooped up her master up in her arms and leapt away. I got to head back to fetch my master too. So I'm a child that got called one. I might be bulky, but that sure doesn't make me slow. Let's go. Hey, wait for me! This is unexpected. At least now we have had an opportunity to see who all the other servers are, though. Come on, let's head to the church while we're continuing to gather information. Oh. Oh, I need to log in. I don't know why it does that. It's like... I don't know, honestly. Can't wait to actually start pre-ordering something. Although it looks like I have to wait until the 20th. Saving. Well, someone's in a killing mood. You already knew Lancer, right? This is about him. Shut up! Don't ask me about him. Yeah, of course I'm going to ask. How else am I going to get you to talk to me? That servant could end up being our enemy in this Holy Railroad, right? So obviously I want to know about him. If you're not willing to speak up yourself, we can tell Ayas all the information we have about him is said. Should any of that information not be inaccurate or unfire you well, I suppose you just have to live with that. What? Wait, don't do that! You're obviously just going to sprout some baseless lies that make it seem like I'm the bad guy, or what happened was all my fault or something. Fine, I guess I could tell you a little bit about what went on. The first thing to know is that the 5 Mandria bears were sworn enemies of the 100 princesses, my family. But still, since we were all from the same kingdom, we saw you are the same martial arts master. Okay, so how did you end up becoming enemies? Why do you hate him so much? Largely comes out to the disagreement over the marriage succession. Each side insisted that they were the rightful heirs to. Hey, shut it! There was plenty of reasons for the fall. Ultimately, though, it happened because they were all a bunch of delusional bastards who didn't know their place. To end. So in other words, this is basically the Indian version of the Hatfields and McCoys. I can't help but to feel like there's a lot more to the story that you're light on. Yeah, well, you're wrong. They were always like that. That's why my brothers and I were constantly fighting with them. And Britma was the worst of a lot. Ever since we were kids, he's always got the biggest and strongest guy around. God's hate. I hate him. The only way I could fight back was relying on my wits. So I dragged him, tied him up, and threw him into the games. Jeez. But then, not only does the guy survive, he ends up in the underground world where Superkin gives him a Marian lecture, so he comes back stronger than ever. Can you believe the nerve of this guy? That is such crap. So wait. Let's see, there's also that game of dice we played, right? Took it for absolutely everything they had. And that... Let's see. And I have to thank Uncle Skanaki for helping me make sure that it went smoothly. Oh, and that one time, when I went around out to the woods to point and laugh at those sad sacks who have been banished and sent to live here, I ended up getting caught by the grandpas, and then I had to suffer humiliation of having them come to my rescue. And there you see, it should be unclear how irredeemably evil they are. I mean, you basically tied up a guy and threw him in a river. And plus you laughed at him. Can you blame me for not having to talk about him? No, you can't. If anything, that just shows that you're the fucking asshole, dude. Dude, if anything, I would rather, like, see, I think he could probably... If he probably posted, like, a similar story on Am I the Asshole, they'll very much everybody will say, call him the asshole. Well, I guess that I can see that must have been pretty rough, especially for the other guys. We're in the grand system on JP. Hey, Deontay, how goes? Does it? But yeah, how's grand system working out for yourself with what you're learning? There, you satisfied? Then come on, we're about almost to the church. Well, that was an abrupt end to the conversation, so he really does not want to discuss the Great War. I wonder why not? I can make an educated guess. Therma's perspective, Prima is essentially a loathsome rival. I wonder why Uriona is not eager to revisit how he died in a duel with him. Oh, are we all so? I'm sorry it took us so long, but we had a lot to discover. You're all here. Then let's begin. Good day, everyone. It's good to see you all again. As Holy Grail War Overseer, I am usually met with the participants in serious, unexpected situations. Unfortunately, we have found ourselves in the middle of exactly such a situation now. Alright, I've stayed home if Lancer had let me. So that's Lancer's master. I think Saber's master said her name is Raedra? Not that I care. Something seems off. I don't know what it could be. I believe the defense primate I told you. What was occurring? Through a combination of his null fan test and his master structural support program, Caster has become an enormous abomination. Okay. The abomination in question is a massive river fiend, comprised of his familiars. It does nothing but devour every AI in sight. It's completely ignoring the defense neutrality rule, which leads me to believe it's rampaging out of control. It's not clear how much sway his master's will has over this action at present, but since his master is either unable or unwilling to stop it, our only choice is to punish him for his infraction. So I'm declaring both hazards which must be eliminated for the system Grail War to proceed as planned. Can't leave for that, is it? You've been running around butchering AI all this time, and you haven't done anything so far. Matching AI is the key part of this whole guerrilla war. I was willing to tolerate their tactics as long as they did not affect the whole world itself, but I can hardly ignore the rapid destruction in what's meant to be a neutral area. Suffice to say, they have crossed the line. Okay, so why do we have to clean up their mess? This isn't our fault. Fact is, only servants like yourselves are strong enough to stop another servant. One could say that this world's entire raniment supply is currently revolves around you. But putting such a spec-based reason aside, I do understand why you would question your needs to assist. So as the Systems Guerrilla Wars Overseer, I am prepared to offer a substantial reward to this operation. Oh, what reward? I'm willing to share the spare command spells I have access to as Overseer. I'm sure this goes without saying, but these command spells consist of highly compressed raniment that has been customized for each master taking part of the Systems Guerrilla War. All this is to say that they will be very useful in the future battles. Oh, that does sound good. Does that mean you're going to give them to everyone here who agrees to take part in this operation? No, that may give an unfair advantage to anyone who fails to meaningfully contribute to this battle. And it may be difficult to completely fair about distributing the wars, but I will have the defending AIs assure to record the best they are able to. So if one servant manages to accomplish something major on their own, they'll get a reward. And if you decide to form a team to work together, that whole team will be rewarded. These kinds of decisions are part and parcel of a whole guerrilla war. Oh, don't think that's an opportunity. That's an opponent any of us can defend alone. So I think we all work together. I second that. I agree. There must still be a lot of grow AI in this area. We can't abandon them to die. Not me. I'm saying all this. What? I've been given some thought. There's something else I need to focus on at the moment. And if you're all working together, really, then you don't need my help. I'm sure you're managing on your own. So dragging me all this way against my will, and you're not even going to help. They asked us all to show up, so I did. That doesn't mean I have to do everything I can. Outside, they say. There's no penalty for not yelling along this, right? No, there isn't. Well, I'm asking for all you to help. This is merely a request, not a demand. Then it should be fine. We just don't get any goodies ourselves. And since we're the only ones here getting to eat delicious meals, I say that makes us even. Bless me. It makes sense. I mean, Dad does, but... Well, I guess we'd probably just be in the way if we didn't really want to be there anyway, so... That's okay. Pretty sure. Everyone has somewhere to belong, right? And we should be fine with everyone agreeing to help. I can't wait to see what kinds of yummy dishes Lancers comes up with. Once this is all over, I really hope you all let me come to see what you did with my materials. Sure. It's a shame we cannot get everyone to agree to help, but it's alright. I knew this is a possible outcome. Now then, let me go over information I think you need to resolve this problem. I believe that the caster's crossover routine is following that aggravation that was constantly directed to the most easily available source of raniment. If there's any AI in this facility go to, then it will go to the closest location where I think you can find more. If two or more equally available candidates exist, it will go where the raniment concentration is the densest. It's currently located near the north of the Fen coordinates is 1014. And since it's appearing to grow, it has consistently moved south. Its current trajectory puts on a path to central the Fen. It may be headed towards this very church. Comparing the density data for types G's and D's, and the most likely reason it came to defend from grow. It is defend type C's that didn't run away, which defends population steadily above grow. This is your fault, Sakura. Defense is just as much as we play for not handling that thing. Roll for me. Did you say it's heading for this church? If Caster is able to detect random quantities, then it's possible that he may be offered a spare command spells I was planning to give to you. And that's in addition to the base raniment being kept in his church, which is used to run the system itself. In fact, he is currently a slave to his algorithm. It is possible, probably just a matter of time until he finds his way here. You have pretty clear idea where that thing's going. Then it's obvious that you need to do. Well then, right, and I am going to bounce too. Huh? You're not going to fight with us? Nope, I don't see that as the near future. You wanted to do this? You go right ahead. We'll see you around. Let's go, Ryder. Man, most people would really want to jump at the possibility of like command spells, but so far people are bouncing out. Some sense of teamwork these guys have. Damn it, so much for taking it easy on this one. Does that mean it's just the three of us then? This makes no sense. Something's definitely not right here. The Brima I know would never put anything above fighting. So does that mean this is actually Brima? Hey, we're still talking here, Berserker. I don't know why, but it looks like we're going to have to fight that thing with just 3 servants. So we need to come up with a plan. Now we know the enemy's route. The most reasonable course of action would be to set up an ambush. However, our opponent is almost certainly much stronger than now that it was when we fought him. So ideally, we should have something of our own that also gives us the edge that we lacked before. The question is, what could that something be? Since this is an official request you're making on your own capacity of overseer, Ronnie 12 should not also be offered some kind of official assistance to help us. Complete this request? Very well. I will provide you with some raniment before your bow, it to be doled out at my discretion. Good. So, unlike last time, there will be more resources. We have more resources to work with, and the location advantage to passage to enemy. That's not all. We also have you on our side this time, Saber. So you want me to work? Isn't that why you're still here? Please, Saber, I'm asking you too. I guess things have changed since I last fought him and Bro. There's no type of G's around here to worry about. No facilities I need to be careful with fire. Having more environment to work with this time should mean I can fight at full strength if I want to. To be honest, I don't want you people seeing me fight at full strength. Otherwise, we'll be showing our hand. You do get that, right, Sakura? I do. But I don't think we have a choice. We can't very well go back to Grill until we do something about Caster. That's all I want. I want to go back to the place I love and work peacefully alongside our type G's, like always. Fine, I'll do it. But if I'm going to go out, then you people have better pull your weight too. No slacking off like the ones who turned tail and ran. I see where I slack off too, but I guess that's just not realistic. Hey, Jackal, how goes it? Especially when our chief slacker, Mr. Berserker here, seems to have his head in the clouds. Something's gonna light a fire on his ass to make sure he posts late. Yeah, especially since he didn't even check out Lancer's master. I can help with that. If your fire burns his ass, I'll just fix it up as good as new. But do you really think we can win, Saber? I can't say for sure until we try. But if we don't have to worry about the fire damage as much, then yeah, I think we can. From here, I'll just come down with which of us can be the most destructive monster. That thing or me. Alright. Okay, if I remember right, yeah, I should have probably done this. Alright. Yeah, and a really good players watch 3 Disney movies in one day. Damn. Which 3 Disney movies? Okay. If its advance is relentless. It continues onward, driven only by its simple-minded, hedonistic desires. Hopefully you can roll 2 if the Saber Reducer comes out in 2 weeks. Maybe MP2 of a Durga in 2 days. The desire to feed. The desire to dominate the weaker creatures, to tear them to shreds, to end them ultimately. The drawing of fear, the wish to flee, the crushing realization of that which is desire, the realization inevitably what's to come. Their traumatized screams. I have faced upon such things myself. Haven't I? 101 Dalmatians. The Rescuers 1 and the Rescuers 2. I don't think I remember the Rescuers. I have to check that out. It's just the same. The same as the red room decorated with my foolish brides. The same color, the smell, the same screens, the same taste. I no longer need to wait for my sacrificial brides to come to me. I can go and collect them myself. Yes, the spy can tell. The skin can smell it. Yes, I see. Yes, that's right. Now I've become the very taboo pouring out from my room. I am the forbidden room. Don't look. Whatever you do, don't look inside, but I'll leave the key right here. Don't go in, whatever you do. Don't go inside, but I'll leave the key right here. Because if you do, my beloved wife, even I don't know what I might do. Now you're seeing it. You're seeing me, the room, your eyes fill with terror. And that means you may as well be inside the room right now. Where are my next wives? Where are the wives I have entrusted with my magical key? Who am I? I know who I am. Of course I do. I exist to understand all things. That's ideal. I am meant to strive for and achieve. Rescuers are about 2 mice trying to help a little girl who's been kidnapped by a crazy woman. You say that just right after I read all that. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it because I'm kind of curious why that crazy woman just kidnapped a little girl. The principles of the world, the beginning and the end of everything, the absolute laws that govern all things, the root. So of course I understand who I am. I am the prime AI of the build, the master of caster, Misaki Sogen, the elite mage. I am the greatest heir to ever inherit the Mercari name, and the last of the purebloods. I am so perfect in every regard that there's no way I could possibly fail. I don't know what that means, but I do understand that's who I am. So. yes, that's it. The innovation to have figured out the way to make casters know fastest of invisible works through me. The week I've had proven how exceptional I truly am. Rouse my lungs to live like laughter. Oh wow, some part of me deep in my chest seems to strain against those mismatched surroundings. Is this justice? No. No, it isn't. In fact, I'll go for the question itself. Literally. Justice is only found in victory and achieving your ideals. He was born that kind of mage. That's why he acted the way he did. Yes, that's right. I must realize my ideals. And to do that, I must abandon certain things. Some feelings must ride the dust. If there is a flaw in the structural side of the mage surrounding standing here now. It was they underestimated the importance of durability. You're still locked in for summer Bobon? Yeah, unless you luck in getting her. You're gonna also be rolling for her as well. Having forced us supposedly and exceptional as he is into the retreat, because a simple number advantage aided him. So he turned his trump card to wipe out the situation and failure to prove himself. even if doing so meant giving up any semblance of control. It worked, for better than expected, and realizing how completely excruciating escape his reach. Ooh, MP5. Definitely wish you good luck there. The part I'm telling him how he should be split out, smashing through the flimsy restraints meant to keep things in their place. And so, he knew it. What humane aspects of his personality might have remained, and things gone differently were completely lost. And all that remained was a pure mage lost in his honesty, the rational push for ideals. Yes, that's right. Rules, neutral zones. Why should I be concerned with such wretched privileges? Just look at this power. The power to consume everything, anything, and everything. I'm superior to all things that exist. I am but guaranteed to become this world's next ruler. It's even a part where the woman says that you have to gain the confidence of a child and get them to like you, which is us. So in other words, she's going with trying to go for Stockholm syndrome. What the fuck? I liked that Max all Lori's opinions last night. Remember Sasha to give QP? Damn. Been hard for our mate. Yeah. I forget. Oh, so it is a raid. They'll definitely be doing that then. This is the only experimental path achieving my ideals. Then what problem could there possibly be in devouring every last one of the old world's absolute link machines? Everyone knows what happens to products that aren't built with durability in mind. They end up broken. 1977. It's ready to pip up for savers. Oh, okay. Let's go over the plan last time. It may be a simple thing, but it's exactly why we need to make it absolutely sure we're all on the same page. And good remark. The enemy caster's massive brilliantly beamform continues its advance south of the place that is 97% in line with my calculations. This is due to the unfortunate AI casualties that were unable to escape despite taking optional measures. So have we finished the score and done 50 runs? Damn. And the efforts that continue to defend AI skip their lives and service their due. Does it give more than QPs though? Does it also give our stuff as well? No, now's not the time to mourn the loss. Right now we need to do the best we can to stop that thing so it doesn't hurt anyone else. Exactly, you need QP. Gotcha. Our ultimate objective is the colossal river fiend which the caster has assimilated. While we do that, we also need to deal with a small, medium-sized fiends in this vicinity. And they are the caster's familiars, and so should disappear once we defeat them, so we do not need to worry about going on them. The important thing is to dispose of the smart ones in front of the colossal fiend, thereby stopping its advance, since it's capable of sensing environment. 3 SSRs back to back, and 2 of the 3 were kind of light in there, right? Damn. Yeah, I don't think they probably will. Although, I think I saw that they did the Stitch remake came out and it's terrible from what I've been hearing. Should detect the service, let's say, possibly high quantities of the high testing environment. So our job is to draw the colossal fiend's attention while eliminating nearby smaller ones. And if possible, to wear the colossal one down. Oh, come on, taking out little guys, that's not a job purpose. Stop whining. So, at least it seems to be feeling like his old self again. I never thought I'll be glad to see him being so selfish again. So, Berserkers and I are pretty much decoys, huh? I'm the guy I love. I'm not so much of a for the stuff, like smashing huge monsters like brute force or weakening them to sheer destructive powers. I guess our own chance. Our own chance. Are you sure you can handle the brine stuff? Like you said, this can only be our chance. If there was anyone else here who could do that instead, I'm happy to let him. Don't think there is, no. I'm guessing this just tearing off the tentacle or two won't be enough to stop the giant monster. The only way to do that is probably destroy the heart to kill Caster at his core. But problem is, we don't know where in that master body caster could be. No, we do not. I am only doing the best of pinpointing him, but I have yet to find the query answer. Sakura, the prime of AI, grow. She seems largely non-aggressive, just like AS. But it also seems she technically has what it takes to be a competent master. If Saber were to use her full strength... Oh, were you able to figure out that the demented the casters were about? No, since outside the thing to ribbons, all the pieces turned into stone. Hopefully one of those stone ribbons would be the right one. I see, so that's not a brute force I was suspecting. Alright, I'm not cut out for that kind of unseemly hard work, so let you handle that part. Go to Caster's Master. You mean cutting off the main supplies of running meat at the source? That would certainly be one way to resolve this situation. Unfortunately, the problem with that approach is that the monster is essentially acting on its own now. So while I'm sure the Master is staying as close as necessary, we cannot be sure they will find him nearby. No, it sounds like, because they said it was pretty much sounds like how, yeah, it does sound like predators. Safe to assume Caster's Master is aware of the Fire therefore are doing everything they can to hide. I am therefore forced to conclude that this is not a realistic search for him, in our limited of opportunity. I don't know why, but just seeing that Master kind of pissed me off. So I wouldn't have been happy to win just by killing him. But if that's not possible, then we just have to do something about this monster. By the way, would you two mind staying next to each other for a moment? No? Weird, they seem similar yet completely different. Oh well, that's not important. This is here checking out our waifu. But anyway, we're good now, alright? I'll be waiting somewhere where I can easily make my first move. I will act as soon as we see an opening, so just follow my lead and when I get mode. Yeah. Oh, Saber. Yeah. I think around then, people could, like, keep their doors, like, unlocked and shit, and they were, like, very trusting. I'm sorry to hear, everyone. Anyway, I guess I better get going, too. Oh, hang on a second. How are your injuries? The ones I treated before. Also, I think security was also very lax around everywhere. Which is kind of part of the reason why we had to go in the age of air piracy. Never treating a master before, I'm curious how it worked. I feel completely fine now, thank you. Here, see? Look how much energy I have to spare now. Yep. Really well, that's good to hear. Well, let me know if you need anything else. Oh, I will. Okay, everyone, good luck. Here it comes. I'm doing my best to predict this next move in real time, using bot acceleration, but there are still many situations I cannot anticipate. In those cases, I can only ask that you do your best to play it by ear. Yeah, we know. Although we wish that you to focus on predicting exactly those kinds of unforeseen situations. Let's do this. I knew it. It's just not right for me to be working cleanup. Be like a common foot soldier. I'm the kind of guy who should be leading in the charge against the enemy general. How did it come to this? I'll see how any of this will help me get what I want. Quit whining already. Okay, everyone. I swear by all repaired that I'll hear you right away if you get hurt. But, oh, I'd much rather none of you get hurt in the first place, so please be careful. Alright, I think I know who to use. Okay, I'm not seeing her, but I was gonna use Hokusai, but I think I am probably just gonna use, let's see. Okay. Okay, foreigner is the Malay. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Let's just like clear it out. The villain in Pinocchio lured little boys to... Yeah. Kind of like that in the book too, so... Because it's actually based on an actual book, so... Yep, Stranger Danger, yeah. Everyone's starting to like freak out a bit. Where should I put this, Chef? Chief, over here. And hurry, I hate wasting time. You don't have to tell us speech or twice. We'll have to... It's done in no time. Vroom! Now this should go here, and... that's it. All coming together. No way, a spell like this will work better if it... this way. I'll make some minor adjustments got to keep things very efficient as possible. What is it you're seeing, Master? Oh, curious? No, I'm merely your sword. I have no doubts or questions of my own. Okay, I shouldn't have even asked. Please discard what I said. I do not have the capacity to see things as you do, Master. And I'm clearly not have the capacity to see things more clearly than you. I know, it's been wondering this for a while now, but are you actively trying to make yourself seem unexceptional? No, not at all. Never has anything exceptional nor unacceptable about me. I'm truly just your blade. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that so? Well, whatever. I'll go ahead and answer your question right anyway. What I'm seeing here is the future. No, that's not to say I'm seeing the future stuff. I'm just measuring and serving it for what it'll become. Oh, not so much a from you this time, huh? For a general, you really are a lot like a sword, aren't you? Of course. I don't know if that's how you want me to see it, but oh well. Anyway, I don't know if you got all the notices, but that's what I see. But just so there's no misunderstanding, I'll say this. I'm just doing what I want. I have no idea what the future will bring. Where those archers live or die is all up to them. Come on your 4 o'clock. Already dealt with. Gosh, it was all already in sync today, aren't we? No, it's not historically inaccurate. In fact, Pocahontas was a little girl. I think she was actually a preteen when she actually met John. Now, it's my chance to cover myself in glory and take this. And she also married someone else. And when she was brought back to England some years afterward, she actually died from smallpox. Although she did have a son. Damn it. That thing's just too damn big. Even for a master of the club like me. Hey, you're stealing my thunder. Come on, I'll figure you'll do something like that. Hey, and hey, now the enemies are focused entirely on you. Ugh. Fall back! Alright, we cleaned up the fair amount of the little ones, and we've got a big one's attention, so anytime now. And just for how little Miss Rusting Bitch Face is going to come through for us. Okay, Sakura, I'm going. Get somewhere safe and wait for me. There's a villain in the movie is actually a good guy. Interesting. Come here, Master. I'm going to watch you from right here also. Here. Definitely need to check that out. It's like been years since I've seen Pokemon. Nice. I think I saw bits and pieces as a kid, but I don't think I actually sat down and actually watched it. I know, the central government, yeah, it really gave us some supplies. But I want to give you some brand new too. I saw a little nest egg I've been saving up for a special occasion. Please take it. I think you'll need it. Okay, thanks. Then I'll use this extra brand new to change my spiritual origin into something a little more suited for battle. Step back! Sunshine? Oh, you look awesome. Huh? Did you just click your tongue? As much as I'll admit, there's apparently a bit of a theme in here. Much as I love to admit, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I started speaking more formally. Don't mind that either way, just be yourself. I do not think I mind either way, either. But for the time being, I'll keep it to the formality. I'm your servant after all. I have just made it absolutely clear, and yet I'm still me. Still firmly the same person. Yes, I know. Now, if you excuse me. Okay, I'll see you later, Saber. Please be careful. Huh? What was that? No, never mind. Right now I need to focus on her battle. Good luck, Saber. I have no idea. Although, I think there's also been retellings, multiple retellings of Pocahontas to the point. I think it probably even came before, like, Disney came along. They just like taking anything that was in the public domain and making their own twisted version of it. Christ, Sora. The thing that poured from my blood, Ergo sword, went through onto far countless hideous monsters. Like the Little Mermaid, although actually make it bit more family, I guess, friendly, like different take on like the story. Like take the Little Mermaid for example. In the actual movie, the Little Mermaid actually dies and turns to sea foam. Well, basically the sea witch actually ends up with the person that she loves. And so, I kept her the sword to connect my own dynamic self to the lineage of monsters. In fact, the Little Mermaid was actually used to make fun of the love at first sight kind of thing, because Hans Christian Andersen saw it was a joke. In fact, to the point where even in the game, he's like goes on like changes all the time about basically Little Mermaid if you get started on it. No, go, my monsters, tear your prey from your teeth, and render it to your claws. Toy with it, so if so you wish. And once you've ripped it into tiny shreds, my eyes will finish the job. Okay, let's check this out.
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ、剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ、そうは神を呪う我らを継承する光、我が魔眼にて汝を祝福するクリューサーオール。乱暴で何が悪いのです、水ヘリよ。スキュラの餌になりなさい。
Oh, nice.我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ、剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ、我が魔眼にて汝を祝福するクリューサーオール。スキュラの餌になりなさい。そうですか。従います。いいでしょう。乱暴で何が悪いのです。黒目人の水ヘリよ。怪物と出会えばこうなるのです。 Yes, Yon. If there's a mess of God, I grant you my blessing. Oh yeah, I heard of Oliver and Company.
共に行きます。出番ですよ。従います。いいでしょ
う。Favorite MP voice lines.
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし
Yes. I need to probably sit around and actually watch some of them. 乱暴で何が悪い Like good as it is, especially as this voice.
スキュラの餌になりなさい。
Prime AI of defend Yates up to distance as she whipped over the duties in her head. She has now fulfilled those very duties. There was a chance the monster in distance could reach their location, or stay projected might, or a stray projectile might strike nearby. What did she do then? What else? She would protect her leader, even if it cost her own life. That's simply who she was. To obscure yet. That's how everything's going. Although I think Disney needs to stop just remaking, because I feel like they're just playing it way too safe. They need to take risks. They need to actually make actual IPs, sign off on certain IPs. The real battle has only just begun, and the enemy's advance is halted, at least for now. But can you not have determined that on your own, without coming outside the assault? I was in the mood. Whatever happens, I will have a profound effect on the Holy Grail War. Perhaps so we could say it's the first step in the Holy Grail. Either way, when watching the stars move, it's best to step outside and look up at the sky, even if the sky is false. Incomprehensible. From then on, the two remained silent until they sighted a giant quivering mass off in the distance, and then... Alright. I wasn't expecting this, but if that massive bulk wasn't bad enough, it's a rare generator suit. Caster must have been moving around inside that thing every time I attack. And Oliver is lost in New York City. He's a lazy Mongo dodger who helps us steal food from the local vendors. However, Oliver's life has changed when he meets the rich Jenny. Oh crap, you're right. This isn't going great. Interesting plot summary. How can I say no to such a cute puppy dog eyes? Okay, I suppose I can help him a little, but if it goes well, I want you to give me a big nice reward for exchange, okay? Hey, quit slacking off, would you? Now that we dealt with the little guys, we should try going after that thing directly again. I swear, I don't know what y'all do without me. I mean, well, when they write about today in the history books, make sure to include this. The moment the plan failed, and things went their most side, the great Dori Yohana swooped in to save the day. And thanks to him, everything worked out. Whatever, lazy ass. Okay, I got one more shot. And if things look hopeless, I'll run for it. Well, I felt like I maybe should praise him, but now that I see the look on his face, I'm not sure. Also, I've been in this movie. I think I saw that it was featured in one of horrific Disney deaths. Alright, where is she? Okay, there we go. You guys see your eye first? Oh, sorry, Revolt, I just now saw that. Well, I think it's like the CGI, and I think people are just kind of burnt out
乗
from
り
it.
こなしてみせよ獣の騎手よ影美味しいで見守っていてくださいませ人は輝くものお返しをしなくてもね仕方ないの君たちは仕方ないの君たちはお返しをしなくてもね剣を見せる大やろ我が力を見劇場我が舌を喜ばせろそうかい
There we go.
七つの竜よ翼となってかけよいがかし
I know the thoughts of it. That one prequel, people like didn't like the CGI or something like that. And I think the writing's like, I think writing in general has just been like taking hits.
Yo caro, no, yo caro. おやおや、これはいい。さあ、よかろう。望みよこ。わ、よかろう。
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, so actually, you might still actually have ideas. It's just you don't want to take a risk on it. Because there's some people that actually have ideas for new IPs, new stuff, but they are passing on it, which I think is a shame. And that's like just for everywhere, really. Because you actually look, it's like basically indie studios are actually doing very well. In fact, one game actually got passed on at one studio. Like big studio actually got approval, and then it actually made like the big industries, like almost the big AAA industry. Which I think, yeah, it's like that what needs to happen. It's like a lot of game studios, I think, just need to be humbled along with everything. Well, that and movie studios, like the big top dogs, like just need to get humbled and need to lose their positions. And then new people need to become the new top dogs. For a bit. I'll enjoy rolling all the years. Yeah. Oh, for NA, yeah, if that's the case, yeah, I'll be definitely rolling. I can't believe you're making me work so hard. Can't you finish this thing off already? We're so sick by wood. I think I have a chance to finish this now. These are the resources I'm working with. Won't last forever. I need a window to catch my breath. Come on, charge on. What? Randy a Sakura, where did you get all this? No, never mind that out. This is my chance. This will be a gamble, but if I cast my missile guys over even larger range, I can provide an area where a caster could be hiding. Let's see, the petrification is working. I know for sure that it's reaching the caster. Oh, cut the crap. If that's true, then why hasn't that thing fallen yet? Because it's so massive, even my missile guy's petrification will take a little time to work its way inward. At present, the caster's like a parasite hiding within his host flesh. When the outer layer of the flesh is petrified, that makes this new flesh to hide himself in. So much like a Russian Mirror Usky dolls. It's creating more fiendish flesh inside and petrifying the fiendish using field shield. So then, what do we do now? Even if we can't figure out where to cast this, there's not going to be a matter. It's gonna matter if the petrification doesn't reach him. Then how are we supposed to defeat him? Oh, my room is full of secrets like corpses of all my wives. Sneered at me. The next wife whose corpse becomes a corpse herself. Then by the next wife, and the next. And so the cycle cheers to infinity. There's no one to play wise to be found in that room. No one the taboos to be unleashed upon the world. I'll never read anything Sakura related, but I know what's happening after that. Yeah. Then that means it's no offense as included in the passive affinity and repetition. Good and repetition records that. Man, this guy's just not want to go down with a fight. Oh, no, I haven't checked it out yet. Actually, how much is it? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Apparently it's on sale for $10. Okay, who am I? Well, no, I know if that sale's going because I just used Google. Yeah, there's no way I would know. Actually, let me check that again. Oh, that's on Game Pass. That's why. Oh, it's including Game Pass. That's kind of what it is. Yeah, I'll probably. But I have an excellent memory. I clearly recall the past events even. With barely any effort, so I know there's no point in taking time and energy to record them on a separate medium. I know that, but for some reason, looking over these records makes me feel at ease. It's a relief to look at external records compared to my own memories and confirm them they're both the same. It's one thing I do that kind of feels a form of recollection, but no matter how many times I read the beginning, I don't see anything explains that feeling. There's nothing written about anywhere, which means I must have been here somewhere inside me right from the start. Why? Why do I always feel so incredibly guilty? No, I don't have Game Pass. Hey, there. Writing a number diary entry, I know I said it before, but you AIs have a way of recording data in internal memory or something, right? So, come on, you go through the trouble of turning your materials into pen and paper so you can write out your own memories by hand. That's none of your business. I just feel like it. That's so nice, this simple answer works for me. Your cooking really just comes down to the feeling of that good food is better than boring or bad food. Or if people really care about the feeling of nutritious, there's plenty of ways to do that without involving shows or pots, on which note a new dish is made with the materials we got for the grill is done. It's spiced perfectly and has rich depth of flavor. It's freely makes it easy to eat and it's packed with all kinds of different ingredients. Do you get it? This will go perfectly with that. No, I made the other day. Bandera style curry. Now go on, eat up and put the dairy away first so it doesn't get strained. I really don't want any of it, but you're not going to let me go until I have some, are you? Okay, here goes. Hell yeah! Yeah, it's good, thanks. Just good? Your expression hasn't changed at all either. I know it came out well. If I served this at Uhisya, Arjuna, Nakula, and Shahadeva, I'm positive they'd be smiling from ear to ear, but in your case, I'm sorry, I know you went out to trouble to make this. Not bad really, but I don't know. It just feels like, okay, you got something weighing on your mind. And there's no room for anything else, even my cooking. Right? Yeah, I think it's what it is. Hey, Lancer? What do you know? What would you do if you were attacked by a jet guilt and had no idea why? I can't really know why I feel this way. I really don't, but I can tell that it's coming from somewhere inside me. That's why I'm scared to do, well, anything. So relieved when you said that you were coming back here after what they told us at the church. This way, I don't have to do anything. So, I'm really the worst, aren't I? The RAIs and servers are out there fighting right now. And I'm just feeling bad about being the only one not doing anything. Some of the guilt is coming from that. I swear, I really am hopeless. I know I'm messed up, but I have no idea how I got like this or what it means. Master? I know that the dairy was pointless, but maybe it wasn't completely useless. At least now I know that no matter how much I write in it, I won't find an answer. So I'm sorry, Lancer. You're trying to cheer me up with your cooking before you're focused on winning the Holy Grail War, right? Fortunately, I don't think anything's going to work on for me. I feel so guilty all the time, and I doubt there would be anything that can make it go all the way. So if you really want to win this, you should forget about me and... Damn, so I still haven't gotten through to you. Huh? What I mean is, you're too preoccupied with those guys to focus on my food. And that means I don't do enough prep. Yeah, I think I might mess up here. Let's take care of that real quick and try again. I knew it. It's all about fundamentals. He who masters the fundamentals will be the victor. This war is about resources, so of course the one who cares the most with the greatest efficiency is going to win. Whoever figures out the system directly converts those resources and powers. And it's all the more secure a position. Even such a simple troops. They do these fools, so how could they do anything but lose? I knew it. I, Murasaki Zogen, am the one who is destined to achieve his ideals and reach the root. Huh? I know guys like you. You're greedier and more envious than anyone, but you got pride in spades. You don't want anyone else seeing you lose, so you rely on everyone else to do your fighting for you, as much as you can. Yeah, I'm used to fighting guys like that. The sorts who hide in the marches of fight, usually I rely on my instincts that actually fight. I don't know. No way. Maybe you don't deserve to be lumped in with him. It could have been a trick of the light, but I could at least saw a glimmer of justice deep in your eyes, even if that was held back by reasons. Of course, that was also the distance before you went and pulled this nonsense. I guess bringing out the big guns unpause your mind. I get handling heavy weapons is easy. You? Okay. Word. Who am I? I know I messed up, but there's no idea how I got it like this or what it means. Know how much that was? Cost? No, I don't. You have to use an overcharge CE on him. Damn, he sucks that bad, doesn't he? Yeah, he might be no different. Honestly, I'm a little strange myself. Where my true warrior self, I'll never have to resort to ambushing a weakling, especially over something that doesn't directly affect my allies. I'm surprised myself here. But the moment I guess I am a little more of a cook than anything else. So I'll do whatever prep work I have to however much of a pain it might be. It's so fun killing a weakling. But cooks can't be worried about that kind of a thing every time they put down a struggling fish. Can't be happy. This can't be happening. I'm Murasaki Zogan, the proud noble mage. Okay. No. Yes, I am not. Oh, I see. I just have a artificial personality, which means... Damn it. Oh, I don't actually know if I actually got allies. No, I do run again to get this face. Does this mean... Oh no. What? Curses! So there's never dragging out you out there. Curse you, my perfect cowering brother-in-law. Curse you! No, my room is being sealed off at the source. No! What just happened? I've cast any class of very few signals completely disappeared. The most likely explanation is something happened to his master. From the looks of things, it looks like someone killed him. You would have thought. First guess would be either a lancer or rider who declined to participate in this operation. Although I can't say it whether this was a coincidence or the plan for the start. So if only the master was killed, why did the caster disappear too? Something so large must require a constant supply of mass amounts of randomness to function. Even after its supply was cut off, it tried to consume summoning additional smaller fiends. As so thought the random caster was using to maintain his form was swallowed up and innocent by his own noble phantasm. That at least is my best guess of what transpired. No, it's not the only possible explanation. Wait, that's it? You gotta be kidding me. After all that, this is how it ends. This is bullshit. Hey, don't look at Giptorp in the mouse. Man. What does it matter as long as it's over? It's over now, right? We haven't confirmed that Castor's Colossal River Fiend has disappeared. Congratulations on job well done. Oh, a special transmission from the governor. Gosh, that's neat. Indeed. Phew. Great job, Saber. You were amazing. I didn't do anything special. I only did what I had to. Alright, fine. Whatever. If it's really over now, then hurry up and give us our award. Well, a moment, please. I am considering referring definitions, reading data, replaying records, substituting alternative situations, comparing, searching for contradictions, no objections. I've come to conclusions. The definite factor in the situation was the cessation function part of the caster's master. I have therefore determined that the server responsible for that cessation deserves the lion's share of the credit. And that would be warring his master with an additional command spell. However, I'm not completely heartless. I will send someone over with enough firmament to compensate you for your energy expenses later as consolation prize. That's all. I look forward to your future efforts and hope you will be enthusiastically in the next round. Goodbye. That's it? After all the hard work, all we get is a little raniment? This is bullshit. It's a scam. Oh, he's gonna be pissed once he figures out who killed the master. I figured it would end up like this. So, at least that monster's finally gone. No, none of the AIs from Grow or anywhere else will have to worry about being needed. We can go back to a regular peaceful Grow and the job we love so much. Really, what more can we ask for? Yeah, peace is his own word. Well, peace can't find you, Billy. Fill your belly. I can't believe all my hard work was for nothing. I'll happily put it in whatever effort it takes to get what I want. But I'll never put in effort or anything else. Grr. How humiliating. Quit whining already. Sure, it's a shame we didn't get that command spell. But at least we aren't going to go home empty-handed. I'm not happy about the circumstances that led to this, but the factor remains regardless. With that creature gone, the next thing we're going to see is a ton of damage to Fang, Grow, and our AIs coming to repair after energy retreated. And that means a huge opportunity for us to break in the remnant. So it's no time to stand around complaining. Woo! I can't wait to start repairing. Read up about this. Talk about a wild fiend chase. All the hard work and we got was a reimbursement for our expenses. I think there's a term for this kind of thing. Passion exploitation, was it? Passion? Huh? No. Despite everything, I really did my best out there. Wait, good work out there, Kama. Yes, that's it. That's the stuff I now feel like I just broken even. Although she really didn't do anything. Oh, do you want to pat my head too while you're at? Nope. And an incredibly messy conclusion. As a result, the bird, looking down from the world up above, couldn't help but think that this was made completely unstable. Suitable first step of the war. In fact, it didn't even qualify as such. The situation itself only made it that clear. There's someone who has been given a small bit of grace, and his will continue to struggle for his life the way all living beings do. Good no, always make sure to have a good carriage on the ready. A secret carriage, of course, since I possess one. It must be so. Now to send home, how tragic. With no money to my name, and with what woman would ever want to marry a man like me? I can't see you anymore. I can tell you're a servant. Who are you? As the Reaper come to collect the fallen grain. Well, why aren't you finished me off yet? What's more, the servant's master wasn't even properly disposed of. Normally, the winner of the battle should be given the authority. That's the rule of the Holy Grail War. If the master isn't nearby, you can just remove their AI core and transport it somewhere else. But Lancer was content to merely destroy that master's outer shell. He even left his command spell attack, in which case the master should be given another chance. I see you overstep it right now. Things are far too stable. There are too many masters who are not at all eager to engage their own acts of aggression. We cannot have that. We must have a service of masters fighting and killing one another. That is the power at the heart of the AEC method, the power that makes this world go round. Which is why it will now create a new master. Fortunately, the experimental format set for those by AIs will allow for a certain degree of inner freedom. So come forth, a wicked AI master. Come forth, alter ego, inverted master. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna use the restroom quick, be right back. Okay, back. Oh no. Yeah. Might as well check to see how long this goes. If you're still there, Jackal. Yeah, about $20. That's not bad. Section 7. The old pain is never seen reconstructed. I swear, where in the world did he go? And just when I wanted to ask him about this mark on my hand getting hot all of a sudden too. I mean, I'm sure it's not a big deal. He didn't act like he never wanted to see me again or anything. But if he got pissed off and left because he thought I said something mental or whatever, that's just going to be even more depressing. Again, maybe I really did say something like that earlier. And if I did, who can blame him for leaving? Prime AI? Well, yes. It's time for a regular punishment. Okay, go ahead then. I'm not sure why, but I'm about to say it feels like I'm in defeat. But since this approach clearly gives great efficiency and increases motivation, it's completely logical to pursue it. Yes, completely logical. What am I trying to say is are there any more of those new materials around? The one last was called cooking? Aren't you guys always saying you don't need any fancy tricks? That's stable energy supply is all that matters. That's what we thought, yes, we can still do. Now we experience the unidentified buffs that came from that cooking. We would prefer to have it again if it's an option. And would stress that it is completely illogical conclusion. So maybe this is what they mean when they talk about having a discriminating palette. Prime AI. You're the master of lancers capable of this cooking. So we are wondering if you might have gained a similar ability yourself. Me? I don't. Fine, I'll give it a shot, but don't get your hopes up. There, but all I did was throw materials together and convert it. I don't know if it actually tastes good or not. Oh? I think this is a new, different kind of cooking. Could you tell us the name so we can add it to our database? I think it's called... Roulette? I'm not sure though. No. Wait, alright, time to resupply. Wait, you added a dash to this power and you add 2 dashes to this one. We'll do that. Let's see, this is... Wait. Don't say anything about it. I know it's terrible compared to his cooking. This is just a stopgap. Something I threw together as a version because you guys were starving for whatever cooking you get. So please don't pay how it tastes in any mind. Why not? Seems perfectly decent to me. What? Master, when do you get back? So the first thing I noticed is that something smells tasty. You're a perfectly good cook yourself, Master. Look, forget about being nice, just tell me what you really think. I already did, and it's pretty decent. Really, it's not bad at all. Compared to your cooking, the decent might as well be worthlessness. I wouldn't say that at all. Agreed. Since you ordered us to be honest, we'll be given our response numerically. Your cooking scores passing grade of 231 points still. Congratulations. I'm not sure what to say to that, since I have no idea what the top or average scores are. As I master, I should have known that you'd be able to cook too if you set your mind to it. That's honestly was the most surprising to me. Well, I'm technically the primary AI upkeep, apparently, and I saw the way you converted and processed those other materials, so I figured I could at least make something with them. Most of all, these AIs really wanted to replenish their energy via cooking. So, on the whim, although it may be better to try making something. I know you were going to come back. I'll never have anything to make so slapdash. Professor Key, thank you for a delicious meal. I can confirm our new tastiness satisfaction stat has gone up. It may not have reached a new max level, but it's definitely enough to satisfy us. We're going to begin a detailed analysis comparing all the ways you cook compared to Lancers. But after seeing the way you require an ass, we're decided it's not worth the risk. So we cooked them because they asked you to, and they were mostly happy with what you made them. Sounds about right to me. Is that kind of a normal with cooking? Completely normal. By the way, how come you had them each had different kinds of power to their food? You saw it too. I always want to make a few adjustments. I mean, it makes sense that a girl with leg fatigue and a girl with arm fatigue would need different tweaks to optimize their condition, right? I can do so much to improve the flavor, but I figure at least I could do that. Kakafta decides she really pays attention to the teammate's sushi. Maybe your habit of keeping a diary allows her to have observation skills. What are you smiling about? Oh, nothing. Lastly, I was just thinking about how I misjudged you. Are you mocking me? I'm being completely serious. Hey, there's still some food left over. This is perfect. A little taste that I had earlier. This wasn't near enough, so I think I'll polish the rest off. Down the hash. Wait, this cookie sounds really as good as yours, right? So why would you? Who cares about that? You took the trouble to make it. Besides, you don't turn down food someone else made for you. Oh, I've never seen any kind of vegetable before. So that's what it tastes like. This is the kind of veggie you prefer, Master? It's good flavor protein too. I could rather eat it all day. Never mind that. Where do you go anyway? And what have you been doing all this time? Oh, that I just went to kill the casters, Master. Huh? Wait, you serious? Of course, I killed him myself. It was surprisingly easy. I know for sure what it became a caster, though. You're not the cane type, so you really are serious. Then, let me double check the rules. Valorous sauce. Should a master AI die before the servant, the victorious master is permitted to access the defeated master's AI core. This in turn allows that Prime's AI to amend privileges and any remaining command spells to the victor. So, you bring back his core then? Honestly, I have no idea. Right, of course you don't. I wonder what's going to happen now. Did we break one of the rules? What's the overseer about to say about this? Or maybe these are set up to happen automatically. I just don't know. Something on your mind? Your brow's a bit more frowned than usual. Maybe some of your food will cheer you up. Absolutely not. That's the last thing I need. Fine with me. I know I'm the one who suggested it, but I don't think my pride could take it if you liked your own cooking more than mine. Alright, now that I know more about your preferences, I'm going to try coming up with another new dish. And now that I've taken care of your regrets with my prep work, I'm sure we can make something that'll really speak to you this time. I'll switch out on the mic. Oh god, don't bring up that song! Regrets, I wonder, all this guilt and uncertainty I have inside, is possible to make it all go away. Okay, let's cover this up, and done! All you have to do now is take it easy for a while. Thank you so much, but please accept this as a token of my gratitude. You sure? I wouldn't mind waiting until you were all better, but thanks. Next! Okay, you know what? Have to come to me. Just lie down right there. I'm going to have to take your crash this offline for a bit to work on you. Don't worry though, everything will be just fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice work out there. I think it's a pretty good idea in the long run. That will definitely improve your operation efficiency. You should let the Type Rs who come to help handle things here for a while. Thanks everyone, you've been a big help too. Although, we are doing so well, but I guess they're still surprised that such a huge monster did so much damage. Hey, at least it's better than we have done anything right. Okay, we are clearly able to substantially reduce the amount of harm done. Otherwise, it's quite possible there will be no injured AIs to treat at all. I know, but even so, I still feel terrible that this happened. I know that the adversity to fix anyone who's damaged, and completely fine with that. But it doesn't mean I want anyone to get hurt. You know, I was thinking, family's supposed to be the people who are most important to you, right? Putting family means adding more important people to your life, right? That's true. Whenever I imagine these people getting hurt like that, it makes my stomach get kind of tight and twisty. So if I get my wish granted, everyone becomes part of a family. Then it's a terrible feeling I'm experiencing now. Might not even get worse if I got hurt. But that's only as much as you can do to prevent that. Love the pain of two sides of the coin. You can't change that. No matter how much you want to. We form connections out of love, and that's because of those connections that we feel each other's pain as our own. It's a simple, immature, mutable truth of love hurts. So what are you going to do now? Give up your dream of making a big happy family? No, I don't want to do that. Not at all. Even if families aren't all positive, maybe even more so than that, I still need to be ready to deal with the pain. No, I need to learn to accept there may be some hardships. But even so, I still feel as though I have to find people I kind of call family. I see. Okay, that's enough resting. Time to get back to work. We have apparently had any time to catch up on our breath. So that we were able to take a break, all would indicate the quality of AIs approaching us for help is decreasing. Maybe it's time to conclude our rescue efforts. No, not yet. I'm sure there's plenty of other girls out there who are still needing repairs. Although, that said, I guess there's may not be as many proactively contracting repair anymore. How does that square with what you just said? AIs are fundamentally programmed to reward the help from the AIs and remnants. So, I thought that the injured ones without so much randoming and despair would seek us out. Even if they happen to see someone for repair, they'll probably feel as though they can't ask us for help. I mean, it's not impossible for them to approach us, but we need to go through a bunch of red tape first. That's why we need to go out and approach them ourselves. It'd be a hassle, but it's the only way we... Don't be stupid. There's no time to just go tail pissing about... Berserker, where have you been all this time? I have all these things to take care of. You say we need to focus on treating those who have reanimated to put everyone else off till now. There. That's no way to run a crash. We have to do something to fix it. Which is why I made these AI-specific contract trips. It's a compressed file containing a manually bind contract program that was the referral of reanimate payments. All we have to do now is send these out to the injured AI so they can get a copy. And that way, even without a single remnant to spare, they can get treatment they need immediately. How do you come up with a cripple idea like that, Berserker? Did you hit your head or something? Ridiculous! Any upstanding noble wouldn't do the same. Aren't I always telling you what a salary intelligent general I am? Finally got the chance to prove it, that's all. No need to fawn over me for it. Anyway, this will help treat AIs more quickly. I'll pass around to the repair girls and make sure that they get their hands on it they need them. Looks like we're going to have our work cut out for us again. Can't wait. Hey, General. Sorry to interrupt while you were patting yourself on the back, but it says in the back of these ships that the referral payments are 1.4 times the standard rate, including interest. We aware of this? What? How did I get in there? Oh yes, very convincing. So you smug and exploit a contract and take advantage of the AIs in need. You're quite a ruthless money grabber. The fact that this increased rate is just pretty reasonable. Only makes it worse. You're just a slime ball, aren't you? Is your head on Durihana or something? So, it is nice to meet someone who's already got one foot in the door of hopeless depravity. Wait a second, did I just use you used my name as an insult? This is a stupid discussion on your part. What is wrong with that? There's a difference between equality and partiality. If you do special things, you have the right to special compensation. That's not what I meant. I guess may not have noticed your little separation earlier, but she is a prime AI, so it was bound to catch on sooner. When she has, it will be easy for her to override those changes. So the reason I said that your discussion is stupid is that you clearly did not think of how she would react trying to take advantage of the injured like this. Berserker, what's the meaning of this? Huh? Lucky for me, she's so busy up. There's no way she's going to set everything else aside just to punish me. Oh, on which note, I'm out of here. Just tell her something about how I was so concerned about her working too hard. That I let my kind and honest sister to make sure that she was very confident to get better at me. Got it? That? Huh. Let's come back. He really is just as bad as I heard. You think I kind of like him. He's very human. Seems like it'd be easy to punish him, push him into depravity. That's not what he wants. Yes, that's true. It's very easy to read in a sense. So short. Oh, my favorite slash is getting torn. It's already maybe the battles I've been fighting. Oh, damn it. I need a enemy to weave a replacement too. Well, I guess I'll just fold it and cover it up for nothing. Hey, you there. Looking like you might collapse any moment. What a nice heart. And I don't know. Like how loose your arm is hanging over. It's a broken arm. I don't want to see that. Here, take this sash. Use it to make a sling for your arm. And then go see Repair and give him this check. You're worried about running it. Of course, I didn't expect any profit off a dirt boar or what thing like you. That's what your shift's for. Now, go on. Get out of here already. I'm busy, man. You know. I guess the contract might be ruined, but at least this staring remnant amount is better than nothing. Besides, I was just thinking about the time to get rid of that old slash and look for a new one. Alright. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. Yeah, welcome back, Deontay. Yeah. I guess we're fine caster now. We're supposed to be the build types B AIs, so that's how they're going about building the city. The fishing AIs and have been moved on to repairing buildings. Maybe this is time to dismantle the field hospital. Negative, I believe we still have a prior expresses for some time. Alright, hi DX. Would you care to explain what you mean by that, DX? To preserve the status quo for active Type Ds, you must be able to protect the wounded in the event a standard threat appears in the area. But we do not currently have enough Type Ds to do so, as many of them are currently injured. But if AIs require protection and continue to gather in one place, then we can keep them safe with a minimum excuse me. I have been informed that planetary comms that a group of standard threats looks up here nearby. Given our present personnel source, this unit must deal with them. Well, up to. Thank you. Well, there's nothing much for us to do here with AS and R type R handling everything anyway. That's fine. By the way, what were you doing while that monster was wrecking everything? I figured we'd see the head of security at least once or twice in all that. Report I was guarding the central governing AI in front of the church. It was a special priority mission. And that's well, I guess that makes sense. Hey, how upset someone is, the more they want to make sure that they stay safe. Everyone else be damned. And if I was not acting on the governor's request, it was simply my role in the system. Hey, yeah, we got it. You sure are a dedicated doll, aren't you? Anyway, let's get going. Wish to stay detected initiating disposal with help from contributors. Prepare for a situation. Take it, yes, Mr. Master. He's a spoiled brat and a scumbag. But then again, I don't really like it. Any kind of Ahsogans anyway. Alright. Although, I don't know what he's doing for like that guilt and stuff. Probably like I guess deep down inside maybe, but yeah, I'll just use one dice. Here we go. Situation resolved. Well, that was easy. Are you sure you need help for this? Better safe than sorry. Apologies, I just received reports of another threat spawning near ground. This means I must go deal with the new station mission, but if you do not mind, we'll accompany you. We have already come this far. Once again, thank you. This way, please. Hang on. Where you guys going? Huh, you're already done? Well, no, we're not completely. But we've been thinking about it, and we realized that there's probably more damaged AIs in other places too. Some of them probably ran it towards Grow, so I thought I should check around there too to be sure. And your time is perfect. We just need to head over to Grow, examine some pests. That's great. I'll come along too then. So there's really nothing better than an honest day's work. So no more weird contracts, got it? Yeah. You don't have to tell me again. I'm too worn out to even argue. The current is flowing as well without issue. It just needs more time. And time to adjust and come to life a new personality. Once it has, it won't be long before the Holy Grail War resumes. It must resume. There is a light I seek it in. The reason I use the Holy Grail. Well, everything I do is for what I love. Interesting. Okay, let's spot it work. Come on, we're getting off. Yes, master. No, which way is it? Let's check the coordinates a little further that direction. Here we go. Okay, first spot this here. Master. Yep, I'm aware. I say to now, what your orders? So he won't even move to fight things like that. Oh, so no, he's just slacking off. No, that's not it. That's not a bug. It must be one of the shouts we've been hearing about. Anyway, I don't really want to handle it on milk. Get rid of it right here. As you wish. It's just me, or is he just doing his best fit? The strike a perfect balance between staying out and blending in. I guess we can't use MP here. I see, I'm starting to get the idea of what's going on here. I'm sure those things are really flying randomly, but of course it has to be a reason for it. The question is, what is it? Let's try adding a coordinate system elements, as I already been researching. They might just fit together for a night thought. But still, I need a lot more information to be certain. Okay, we're done here. Take me to the next point. Yes, master. You're probably never asked unless I say something, so I'll go ahead and tell you. You want to know what I'm doing right? As you can see, I'm making a map. Well, I guess it's more that I'm making something like a map. Alright, go ahead. Let me ask you a question you like about what I just told you. You have my permission. A map, huh? Then notice where it's actually... No, Actually, it didn't. You're a prime AI. Do you not have a map of this world already installed in your memory? Good question. Alright, you don't have to act like it's some sort of person, do you? Then I'll just say it. It's a normal question. It makes sense to you to be worrying about that. The answer is simple. As you see, this map is meaningless. But it's also exactly what is important about. Jake, you were here last night when you showed up. I'm looking at the functionality, not the data map. Why in this world is shaped the way it was? What was the specific shape? No, mere player like myself, me to concerned with such a question. Hey Andy, how goes it? Yeah, I know, always the area, okay. Well, you don't sound happy about that. Do you kind of wish this headache would actually come down a bit? Although it's not really a headache, it's more like an aspect. It's like, the side of my head is like really hurting. Anyway, I think I'm close to figuring out something out for meshing with Finance that shell. Don't know where it ran that day or not, but I've got fireworks I plan on launching all ready to go. So I should be able to move around more freely from now on. And the horse is better vantage point for a certain observation than going on a motorcycle. I'm glad to use the horse rider. I'll be counting on you to give me the lifts, as you wish. Speaking of that, personally, nothing would make me happier to be treated merely as a royal vehicle. You really are a strange guy, aren't you? Not that I mind, you really are a helpful assistant. I don't think I have lately, it's just been, well, it's been not like focused on it lately. That's who I am. That's who I am. What a joke. Without the slightest change in his expression he as himself. Who am I? It's the question that has been bothering him ever since he was summoned. Go Changgong, a warrior, a member of the Northern Shi Imperial family, a general, a masked hero, Prince of Langling. All those things are true, but it wasn't the whole story. The man he is now sadly rejects himself living before him. That's how it has to be. As long as that self doesn't come to pass, nothing else matters. The problem is, all his higher selves seem set to inevitably lead to that one. They're all connected. So we must cut them off here and now. He must be Gao Changgong. The first iteration possible from that dreaded future self. These other selves must cut away. So he's never a warrior, nor a general, nor a masked hero. He has vowed to do whatever it takes to avoid move forward, even if it means turning you to evil, and becoming an abject coward. Who am I? You can't even count how many times I asked that question now. I'm sure I've been feeling some in this world. And when I lived on that formless land, I ain't even a hero, nothing more than a sworn enemy of humankind, and I'm an anti-hero. That's why that monster stuff of mine has so many different meanings to it. And now I'm here with a golden sword. What kind of me is this? What do I take? What do I wish for? What do I reject? What am I looking for? What am I fond of, and what am I most afraid of? I know the answers to the questions, and that's exactly why I'm doing this. This was a mistake. I should never have been summoned by her. Here, more reinforcement materials for construction. Thank you! Much appreciated. You don't have to thank me, just following Sakura and my private AI's orders. Report. That concludes your exam results. There should be no issue going about your usual activities, but Taking your master status into consideration, I think you need to do something about this soon. I recommend discussing this matter with Repair AI. Would you like to request a constellation on our area contact? Oh, no, it's okay. You don't need to go that far just for me. Why not? That's kind of difficult to say. You know what's not fun enough to say. I'm not sure this is the kind of problem that can be fixed by talking to her. That's true. Possible there's issues beyond our ability to repair. That's likely to reach at this point. Right, and that means me adding her worries for nothing. Okay. I don't not want to be the one to save my life. Besides, there's another, much less complicated reason. Part of me wants to keep trying, even if it means I end up disqualified. I guess you could say that's an egotistic side of work. So please don't say anything about this to IS or to the Saber. Of course, every type R swears an oath to keep their precious privacy. Well, I'm back. What's the test result say? Fine. She said I should have no issues with my daily life at all. Right? Yes, that's correct. At least in regards to your daily life. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I'm done helping with Bill. If there's anything else you want to do? I think it's the last urgent task for the time being. Thanks, Saber. You don't have to thank me. It's my job to do what you tell me, that's all. Even so, I'm so genuinely grateful. If you haven't fought for us, I've never been able to return to grow. I know that there are many of us as there were before, but episodes of real damage. But this important thing is I can still feel with other types of G's again. I'll be able to keep growing seeds for a long time to come. That just makes me happy. Sakura, you got it all wrong. The only reason this place was destroyed, this place you fired more than anything, was because of the Holy Grail War. You almost lost all that for good because of the servants like me. Don't forget that. Now, if it's practically my fault this happened, you shouldn't thank me for solving the problem I created. Why are you so... Oh, that's right. I want to do something to thank you probably once we get back on our feet. Will you join me for a little bit, Saber? Like I said, you really don't have to thank me. But I'm in no position for you, so I'll go wherever you want. This is it. What kind of place do you think it is? A hill. It's a good view. It'll be easy to see an enemy approaching from up here. No, this also means we need to take extra precautions against snipers. The tree line obscures the visibility, so the other side we need to... Oh, Saber. So you're right about the view. I think this is the most picturesque spot in the grove. It's my favorite little secret spot. There's always a great breeze blowing up here, so I was hoping you would like to. Me too. True, I don't hate it. Right? I'm glad to hear that. Oh, you can sit down over here if you want. The materials growing from this tree make a great roof. It's almost like a gazebo, don't you think? Come on, let's relax there. Know about that as a rural red saber? I mean, of course you do. I'm sorry, I just realized this empty scenery must pale in comparison. I mean, it's all artificial, right? You only just realized that. I doubt there's anywhere in this world that isn't artificial. And besides, I think the island I used to live on was quite empty too. By comparison, this place might not be so bad, really. I think so. Oh, so I'm not sure since I don't remember it very well. I'd love to hear more about it. We never had a chance to talk about this kind of thing before. I told you, I remember it well. The only thing I really remember is my sisters. That's fine with me. I'd love to hear about them too. Right? Why are you so obsessed with my past knowing it won't change anything? Yeah, it's true. I guess a little overexcited earlier. Even I'm not sure why though. Maybe it's because you're the first being I met who's just like me. And when the two people are about the same age, the same gender, and the same positions, This is the kind of thing you usually talk about, right? We can't escape the fact that we're LAs. At their core, the conversations are just functionality reform because it's necessary. The type G's and all our AIs agree, of course, but they're also programmed to do whatever I say. But you and I are on equal footing. So maybe that's you got the first being I ever met who didn't immediately understand. And that's probably why I wanted to talk and learn about things like this, even if I do recall that I'm not an AI myself, right? Right, of course, I'm sorry, maybe I'm not making any sense. No help playing with us, I knew I shouldn't be barring with it. And yet, seeing her shy face, and her feeling this Niagara wind remind me of the wind back home, here in this isolated place. Must have done something to my mind. She sat down. Does that mean? So you really don't care what we talk about as long as we talk? Nope. I mean, I'm really curious more about your sisters. But yes, I'm happy to talk about anything. You need to be careful what I say about my sisters. Otherwise, I can end up curse. Really? Not sure. Okay then. What about your homeland? Well, okay, I don't think it would be very interesting though. So what's the side of that case? Anyway, I've been worrying about it since we got here. Oh, that's right. I was having so much fun I completely forgot. These are what they were called again. All right, lunchboxes. Our lunchboxes. Huh? A database we can go somewhere with the nice view. Have a nice talk and eat from a lunchbox. It's called a picnic. It's supposed to be lots of fun. I want to give you one as a present. But I still got so caught up in our conversation, forgot all about it. Your slush is made up of more processed materials that we got from Keep. I did my best to arrange them into something similar with what people call sandwiches. I made lots, and so let's eat them together. Well, and for a penny, and for a pound, I guess. A penny, you don't eat those too, do you? It's just an expression. Don't worry about it. They look good. Do you hear that? It sounds like someone fighting nearby. This sounds good for sure. Come on, let's go take a look. Yeah, they're definitely they erupted. Sakura and Saber? Berserker and Assassin's Caps, and the head of Defend. Sorry, in the middle of the mission. It has nothing to do with the Holy Grail War. So you're taking care of the bugs, huh? We'll help too. Don't worry, getting rid of the pesticide is all part of running the farm. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, it looks like this is cool. Oh, okay. I kind of like how basically all those servant things from are actually in here now as jail servants. That's a bit of mystery duel. Even though it can seem like lazy, but it's actually probably a good idea. You're right. Reaching.
我が行くは温州の彼方アンフェルシャトーディフ
立ち上がれ。まだ早い。ここで終わることは許さんぞ。
I did it. Maybe it's that means I didn't need to worry after all. Thank you for your assistance. No, like I said, pest removal is a regular part of keeping heals. I can't just stand back and let someone else handle it. If I can help, of course I will. That's it. I guess I usually ask the defend for help, whatever, especially big pests shows up. My point is, we were in the area, so pitching in was no big deal. Anyway, I see you guys are all helping out too. I'm sorry I left without thinking you properly after Caster's monster disappeared. Just had to come back to see what came grow as soon as I could. Oh, where to? But this place is right on the outskirts of Grill, isn't it? It must be a lot of work to manage, so much land on all year round. Oh, it's not actually here for work today. My favorite spot to rest is far from here. If you like, you're all welcome to rest up there. You should all be able to relax and refresh your environment there. And I even have lunch boxes. Don't worry, I made plenty to go around. What do you think? I'm fine either way, personally. Okay, where the environment is coming from, that type D or the food from the keep. If I do some work, I'll just want to a reward right away before I forget. We still have work to do, so I will not be able to join you. However, it looks like there are only a few small left, so the rest of you're free to relax. I will give you some rendiment now, too. Thank you for all your help. Well, seriously, why not? I'm sorry, Saber. I feel like I needed to do something to take them too, so before I knew it. Why are you apologizing? I think you're getting too friendly with them isn't the best idea, but you already made your decision, it's fine. I'm just a servant in the end. I think she's apologizing because the day got interrupted. Come on, don't be stingy. Give me some more sandwiches. Knock it off. Have you no sense of restraint? Wait, I'm a member of Authority and the greatest warrior ever. Why do you think restraint me into that? Did you forget you're only here because Sakura was kind enough to fight you? Maybe I should kill you after all. It's okay, Saber. You don't have to kill him. Maybe you should slow down a little. You're getting crumbs all over yourself. Looking at his cheek. Mostly wearing her Adra. Fine, I guess I have to wipe your face then. I swear, you're such a child. He really enjoys this food, doesn't he? Oh, I suppose the exclamation expression of one makes when eating or sleeping has nothing to do with personality. Just hoping no one's feeling foolish enough to let the one fool about their... Okay, I'm done. But you just said you wanted more. I did want more, but I never said I'll eat it. Here, you can have them. In fact, have them all. Have another helping if those are enough. Maybe that'll finally get you growing a little. Oh, and don't grow about Tara Sakura, okay? She's as big as you can get before you get into overgrown oak territory. Yeah, God. I think he's still not back. So I think he's actually done streaming. If it is, he does. No. Not now. There's no need of that. Well, I do actually wonder if Roy was actually going to get streamed. That one guy that was cheating in like Trackmania. It can't be normal, right? Although a thought crosses my mind. Who am I? I am the Prime AI Growth, the master of the AI Guerrilla War. So, his name remained me Sakura. I'm here because I have a job to do. I need to fight all in the AI Holy Grail War to simulate the system's surrounding condition, thereby helping it cover its functionality. And yet, weirdly enough, it seems like I have already decided that. I love this peaceful time and love this place and the home enables it. I don't want to lose either. Maybe that's my wish. Maybe that's what I should be fighting for. But what if I don't have to win this war for that to happen? What if those things I can just enjoy, like the wind blowing across the hill right now? Maybe I don't have to fight after all. Maybe I'm a coward or defective, I don't know. All I know is for some reason I really want to do is protect this place and where I feel at home. I am the only one who feels this way. If I told someone else my decision about this, they would just laugh it off. For that matter, why do we even have these wishes in the first place? Sakura? Hmm? Hey, wait! Huh? I don't think that was anything to do with us. I don't sense Lancer anywhere nearby ever. What are you doing here? Rugera. Nothing. I just wanted to ask how everything's turned out. Especially since it looks like Lancer did something behind my back. So it was him. He killed Caster's Lancer? Oh boy. Anyway, I figure you were the only one who know how things turned out. And who could actually talk. I could talk to. Let's see. So, we have you and Lancer to thank for getting rid of that monster. Yes, thanks to you. To growth is safe and we are already working together to repair the damage. Oh, and we're actually having a picnic, or at least something like one, right over there. You're welcome to join us if you want. No thanks. I'm not really cut out for something as happy and friendly as a picnic. I just won't fit in. Well, I'd love it if you join us. In fact, it's the sort of thing I wish. Well, not mine. What's your wish then, Fujira? There's no point in telling you, but I guess I can hurt. I don't know much about myself, and there's nothing I can do about it anyway. I have a disgusting feeling get in my chest all the time, and my wish is to make it go away. Everything I do now just makes it worse. I don't want to be happy. I don't want to taste good food. I don't even want to win. All I really want is for someone to kill me, or maybe punish me. Great, I actually said it out loud. Must be broken. If this kind of thing I'm thinking, I'm not like you at all. That's why I'm hopeless. Wait. What? Are you okay? Sakura, I'm sorry I didn't get here in time. No, that's fine. I guess you must have been nearby watching over me. Thanks. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe I tripped and fell on my face like when I tried to run. You okay? I'm fine. Look, this is my full energy pose. Yep. Well, I guess she really didn't care for picnics. And I don't want to force her to attend. What can you do? If only this natural tranquility was rather like going through the trees. Except I know that it's not really true. There's nothing natural about this tranquility, and one day, this one is going to come to an end. Oh, you're back. Is there no need to rush? You could have taken your time. Stop being wrong. You look terrible. It's fine. It's nothing. Hope you're right. So what's the situation? Did you do anything valuable? Yeah, it looks like you were the one who made the monstrous caster disappear. But aside from that... Huh? Huh? What's it? Are those... Whoa, what the hell's going on here? Isn't that wasn't what's supposed to happen. Seikosu Sakura. I don't understand. What are they doing here again? Yep. Alright. I can get in here. It's like I'm getting like a bit of a headache. Stick around, gotta find someone to raid. Who's on right now? I think I can do this raid Mario person. Yeah, we'll raid this person. They're doing the story as well. Yeah. Have a good one, Morals. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This is your Demon Lord, Draco Sahak. Signing off. Have a good one. There.